One man, two things in his hand. Ladies, gentlemen, it is your host with the most, White Boy 7th Street. And one thing I really enjoy about this game, and personally I think they did this really good, is the Akimbo weaponry. Two guns go to Akimbo by default. I guess it's four guns if you really think about it. They have Venus and Mars, or the XMGs if you want to search my channel for Venus and Mars. That's not actually the gun title, Venus and Mars. It's just like XMG. And they have the professional variant called Venus and Mars. And they have the professional variant of these two guns called Thunder and Lightning. You want a little bit of thunder? How about a little bit of lightning? And that's another thing I like about Advanced Warfare is the professional weapons, but I'll get to that in a little bit. Let me get this crazy idea out the way to start off this video, and you guys could lose all respect for me. But what if Call of Duty 26 Akimbo exosuits, where you can have four hands and potentially four guns, so you can look like the octopus from Spider-Man 3. And I just think that would be so ridiculous. Just picture four guns on the screen shooting. You would melt people for real. That would be awesome. But anyways, so they have the XMGs that go akimbo, which I haven't been using too much, and then they have these bad boys. And I have the gun ho perk on and fast hands, so you can run and shoot and slide and reload at the same time. And you combine that with the Stim Exo ability that I'm using right here. And it's a very fast paced style of gameplay that I really enjoy, where you're always on the move. And particularly on this map, there's a lot of nooks and crannies and corners, like this little divot and back alleyway that I went through. I don't like this map too much, but I actually did pretty good. I don't know. I think Kelly was in the lobby and I was trying to show off, you know what I'm saying? And I did all right on this game. But I like just always being on the move and always shooting. And if you combine that with the support score streaks, or you put the little support option on your score streaks, it's actually very effective because you're always getting points. Even if you're going, 1-to-1, you're always in the action, and 1-to-1 kill death ratio. So you're dying a lot, but you're always in the action, so you're always getting points. And I just think that's fun in this game. I like running around, jumping, boosting, sliding, doing all that stuff. And one thing that I do want to mention about these akimbo weapons is they're actually good. So I'll give you guys a little secret. A lot of people were like, "Oh my God, White Boy, you're a beast with the akimbo scorpions. How do you do it? This is awesome. Your gameplay's really good." One part of being good with akimbo weapons, I would say, is knowing the map really well and knowing where your guns work, and like you don't want to get into long range engagements. Like, you don't want to go to, oh, get wrecked, kid. You don't want to be going down this hallway if there's someone at the end of the hallway, because they're gonna wreck you at a distance. But one thing that I like these guns, why I like these guns, and it reminds me of the Scorpions from Black Ops 1. Now, they're very good long range, and they have a very steady rate of fire, and they just perform really good at a distance. And I put the advanced barreling attachment on, so I get a little bit longer, more range, I should say. That was working really good. Like, look at that. That's really good range for akimbo weapons. Very accurate, and the recoil's not too crazy. I tried rapid fire on this gun. I didn't like it particularly, but I do really like. I'm having so much fun using these and running around with my little setup that I got going, and I find that it's really good, especially with you put the spike ball on just for fun, just for a show, and just in case there's like one of those situations where you're kind of doing that awkward Call of Duty dance, trying to knife each other, or you ran out of ammo on both guns and you're stuck in between reloading. You can pull out the spike ball and try to get something flashy and something that looks cool. But anyways, the XMGs, the big akimbo weapons, I haven't been using those too much lately. After watching this gameplay, I might try them on because Another thing that I think they did really good is like the XMGs. So XMG, LMG, pretty much same thing. I think the X is just for two of them. I don't know exactly, but they gave you two large machine guns. If you want to search this video, just search Venus and Mars on my channel. That was a professional variant of it, and those are cool too. Because at first I was like, "Oh my God, what are they doing? Akimbo LMGs? Am I gonna go Rambo in this motherfucker? Am I like, how can I even support that much weight?" But then you have the exosuit, so that makes a little bit of sense. But I didn't know how it would balance out, and they're not very accurate unless you press right or left on the D-pad, and then you go into like stationary mode where you can't move, but you're way more accurate, and you're like a standing turret. So that's another thing that they did for Akimbo. They didn't need to do that. They could have just left Akimbo XMGs, and we would have been, drooling over the fact that there's two large machine guns in your hand. And I think that's a very good sentry gun placement because a lot of people like to run down that hallway. And I say that's a good sentry gun placement. I don't know how to do good. Oh my God, triple kill right there, baby. Let's go. That was nice. I don't know how good that is, but I see a lot of people camping up there where I put the sentry gun turret, and I just figured, why not? YOLO. Let's see how it goes. And let's talk about the professional weapons in Advanced Warfare. So you get these supply drops. It seems like you get the supply drops right away in games. So it's not like you need to, get 10 headshots to get your supply drop. Within the first, I want to say, 30 seconds or 2 minutes of the game, somewhere in between that range, you will get a supply drop, and then you can open it for like special items and stuff. And sometimes you get elite weapons or just different types of weapons you get from these scare packages, and they're the same weapons that you unlock. Like I would get these two Akimbo weapons, but what would change is that they're called like Thunder and Lightning, and they have little attributes added to them and distracted, taken away from them. Okay, let's go. My vote. I don't know. I just woke up. I'm thinking of the words. Negative. Okay, let's move on from this. Okay, please. Right here, I've really messed up, by the way. Let me just point out my failure. So, I thought I called in my care package, and looking at the gameplay, I think I called it in, but I would have been calling it in over a building. So I was like, what? I was waiting here this whole time. I wanted my care package, please. I need it. I really like the care package. It's like, you can... It's so they made this game kind of easy in terms of kill streaks because you can get a support care package. You could put the better odds on that support care package. At the same time, you can re-roll the care package with better odds that you got for free in the support class to potentially become something better. And look at this. What a failure. What a failure. My controller is going off, and I'm like, oh no, I'm in the middle of my kill streak. I called in my Predator missile. I need to charge my battery. You're going to see top-notch gaming athleticism. So I'm like, okay, I can't deal with this. So I dash through my bedroom door, missing a cat. I juke my Black Cat 7th Street. I'm running to the living room where in the wall we have the USB charger. One of my friends was charging their phone for the Packer game. Now I recover the fumble. I'm running back into my room, dolphin diving over my TV. I have to plug in the cord into my PlayStation 4 and plug in my controller. And I did that in world record time right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I'm a true gold medal gaming athlete. Composure still throughout this whole ordeal. I get it done. So anyways, really quickly about the professional weapons. So, for example, you would get an increased rate of fire and increased handling at the cost of you losing 2 of your damage slots. If you go to your gun, you have like 10 points for range, 9 points for damage, 8 points for handling, and there's a lot of different variations. And I'm wondering if some professional guns are going to be a lot better than the regular guns. And oh, he was 2 steps away from getting the spike ball in his booty hole. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this fantastic video. If you're still watching to this point, I think you guys would enjoy my live streams I do every single day in the month of November. Twitch.tv/WhiteBoy7th Street. I hope to see you there. Thank you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.